teacher said this guy's a big head.
You were going. You're gonna get exposed.
This guy
What are you
just
drawing?
a stool with a jacket on it, with a jaqueta. The jacket, the pants. Remember you used to say that?
The bangs, the jacket, the jaqueta, the jacket bangs.
I write you from Spain, like 8,002 miles away, just to say I realized I love you.
Alright, so I'm back from class. I just recorded two videos about some songs, Propensity and Instruments of War. I think it's starting to snow a little bit outside. Yeah, a little bit. And I'm thinking, I haven't crocheted in a while. Should I make a video, excuse me, about how I crochet these guys, or crochet anything? And should I get back into it? Well, it's not like I'm gonna stop, but I'm just taking a break. But yeah, if you guys want to see a video about crochet, I would do that. I think I'm gonna do it anyways. Doesn't really matter what anybody says. Got this. Whoa. Yeah. There was like a time where I just spent like every day just making these guys. Like this was the, you know. And I wanted to make a diorama because there's a picture over here. You know, they're on the bricks and everything's there. So I started crocheting bricks. But I don't know. I need like a better way to crochet bricks, or I need to have more incentive, because right now it's not worth it. These take so long to make. Just this takes so long to make, and it doesn't feel, you know. So maybe I'll do it one day, but it's like it's like that's the most hobby out of everything that I do, you know. So I gotta save it for last. It's like the least priority, basically.
Oh. How elegant, Joe. How elegant. Microplastics.
Yay, microplastics. Guys, I'm so happy that Trump is bringing back plastic straws.
He's bringing them back?
Miss plastic.
That's what we needed.
He tweeted about it, or truthed about it.
Oh,
Wait, so
Yeah.
is he banning paper straws now?
No, he says like plastic paper straws don't work. And then in all caps, he said, "Back to plastic." I love it.
Heck no, bro. Heck no. Absolutely not. Bao, tell us, what do we have here? You'll be the spokesman.
It is plaster with, what is it, bandsaw?
Bandsaw.
Something.
We have an ant
Silicone.
and gingerbread man. Clay around. And what is this about?
It is a plaster. We're gonna seal up the clay edges on the outside and then pour some plaster in the center as well. Angeli told me that we should put some initials on the edges so it sticks the clay down, so it stops it from floating up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're here. Day one. Day one. We're here. Working on homework. 2 days after I started it. We gotta make the background black or very dark gray. I love this piece, it looks so furry, that's why. I like the texture. I kind of want to maintain the texture, but I don't have the wall for it. I need a certain wall to do that. But I think it will be okay. And I think we're gonna make it this dark, but a little bit darker. Ain't that dark, just more filled in, because this is not, it's too much white showing. So yeah, let's see. I think the black looks good that we put over here. Yeah. Cause right now we don't see any other white. It looks nice. Hey, this is a good piece. Just coloring. So this is homework for this is classwork that I'm finishing for my drawing projects class. Teacher told us the assignment was draw presence and absence in the body. I think he said in the body. Maybe I'm making it up. Maybe I hear body because I like to draw the body a lot. But draw presence and absence. And I said, okay. And I didn't know what to draw for like literally 30 minutes. I was just sitting there thinking about what to draw. And then I drew one of these abstract faces because he mentioned, as I was thinking, he was like, it can be abstract, it can be literal. And sometimes it's too stressful to draw something that is literal. You know, it takes too much skill, and sometimes you don't want to always rely on technical ability. You just want to use the pencil, you know? So that's what I did. I just drew these weird faces, and I said I'm gonna make it look, you know, finished, which is something I usually don't do. You know, that's true. I don't usually finish the faces like this. So I think this will look really nice. But it is kind of new for me because I've been trying to get more into physical art because I really don't like digital. Like, yes, it's good and it can make things look good, but the lack of tangibility of it, I don't really like that. And I don't know what to do for this. Right here. I don't know if it needs to be darker or what. Make it a little bit darker. That's good, I think so. That's really dark. We have to make that darker. I think I'm gonna move to 8B soon. This is 6B. Yeah. So I want to move to more to physical media, like, you know, like I could draw a huge thing like this, but it's just like practice to me, you know. I want to draw something that's cohesive that you can frame. And sure, you can frame this and you can look at it and it's cool, but the framing this is like more appealing to me, you know. Framing this is more appealing to me. This is more appealing because it seems like it's more focused, whereas a sketchbook paper is everywhere and it's hard to garner meaning from that. But this one will be really nice to hang up, I think. Even if it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't even have to mean anything, that's the truth. It just needs to look nice, and I think it does. It looks like furry, fuzzy. I appreciate that. All right, here's the hard part. So we did most of the black around, but now we have to figure out how to incorporate the light source. How do we make the light here? Even this way, here still. Do you know what I mean? Because it's shining out and it's also shining that way. So I'm just starting with a light, just the HB up here, just to see what it would do, because this I can erase easy. There's a part of me that's just like, be lazy and just do it black, do it all black, you know? But I don't think that's what needs to happen. I think this is actually probably better. Let me do a circle here. This is where the light will come from. Or at least that's what it will expand to. think that is, because now it almost looks like you're looking down, like you're going in. And maybe instead of, I don't know, I think that's good. We'll leave it like that. Look at the blending. I was actually kind of intimidated by the blend, like at the thought of it, but I think it's actually coming together pretty nice. And we still get that fluffy, not fluffy, furry texture that I was talking about from this wall. Which I was afraid that we wouldn't, because I thought it was gonna be like more, what is that, is that good? It's kind of good, but that's too dark right there. So we have to fix that. Yeah, I was afraid we weren't gonna get the fluffy texture because the wall would have been less, you know, whatever. But it's actually pretty good. Okay, so the problem I'm seeing is that the light is, we have to fix some of the anomalies. Like the light should expand here, and it should expand here behind him a little bit, just a little bit, I think. So let's do that. All right. So I think that looks good. I think it's interesting. It's not, maybe the light source is kind of weird and wanky, but I think you get the point. It's like they're turning away from the light. And also we definitely fixed this up really well. That now aligns. I was also doing this technique that I just started to do, where I would just take my hand like this, just so I can make the light curve more, because I'm getting all these strokes and they're all going the same, and it's not good. So I was trying to go like this. I erased, and it did this disaster. It looks like a scar. But we're gonna keep it, because maybe it looks like something is coming up. I'm gonna take this 8B. I'm gonna go along the edge, trying not to color the wall, but just to make this piece as immersive as possible here. It's kind of hard to hold the camera in and do this at the same time. And this is what they do in the TikTok videos, right? And then they're like, "Oh, watch me make art." And then it's one video of this, and then it's one video of them doing this. And then they come right here, and then they go like this, and then they zoom out, and you're like, what the heck? You just made that, he just made that in three strokes. Yeah, crazy. Something that one of my professors taught me, Keith Washington, the Honorable Keith Washington. If you want to see if you have good values in your piece, you squint. Take a step back and squint. Squint at your piece. Oh, you guys have to look at like this. On the camera like this. Oh, that's the wall. All right, hold on. I can't do this with the camera. I can still talk though. Yeah, Keith was like, you have to take a step back, admire your work, and squint to tell your values. I should do a day where I unravel all my scrolls of paper and I go over those. Because those scrolls are good. There's a lot of big drawings on them with charcoal and pencil, whatever. So, yeah, what do we think? Think finished? I think finished. I think maybe this guy could be a little bit darker here. Just getting all up on that. All up on that wall. Imagine the back part of this would be the darkest part. And then the part that is closest to the corner, to the edge of the eye, would be pretty dark as well. Today I have class, but I don't want to go. I'd rather just do work all day. That's it. And, yeah, I think that looks better. Maybe this eye has shading as well, since this is a different plane than that. I think I already colored this eye and I didn't like it when I colored it. That's why you see some eraser marks. Oh, I'm not recording. So this eye. Let's see how it looks like that. Yeah, you see it doesn't, I don't think it looks good. I don't think it looks good, but it makes sense. But here also it doesn't do the same thing, so I don't have to do that there. Can I erase with this? Yes, we can. Does it smudge a little bit? I should have used the kneaded eraser. Because it also doesn't leave these. I'm getting the kneaded. Alright. This actually might solve our scar problem as well. Boom. Fixing on this. Yeah. Actually, yeah. We're doing a tad bit of fixing right now. We're gonna expand it. Okay. Now it's kind of like something jumped. Let's get the 6B. Just color this back. Boom. Please work. It's like surgery. It's like making something look like there was never anything in. Oh, this is gonna be loud. And press a little bit hard. Sorry for your ears. I'll back it up. Back the camera away. I mean. Do some of this way. If you listen really closely, it sounds like the pencil is talking Spanish. Mira, 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 mira. Crazy Spanish pencil. Alright, I just put, have you ever seen this? This is my first charcoal drawing on this size paper. First, still life. Beautiful. Anyways, I have just finished. I believe it's really finished now. I wanted to just do a few more touches. I think I could definitely work on the shading, like with this guy, for example. It's not graded enough. But like for this guy, he's done really well. You could see the depth. The depth is very believable. On the line is believable. But also behind, I wanted it to be like they're in a room. So I added even darker here, you know, so that they cast the shadow. So you can see that they're in space, you know, to make it as believable as possible. We are going to kind of erase some of this. we make the eraser flat, like this against the wall. Then we take it like this a little bit, just like we're giving him a shape. We're shaving his chin. Right. But yeah, I think this is a good piece overall. It's teaching me a little bit how to work with pencil, because I don't usually work with pencil. Anybody that knows me knows I don't work with pencil. If you ask me, I won't even say I work with pencil, because I don't. But I seen it. I think really what inspired me is we went to the MFA for history class, the class I have today that I don't want to go to. See, I think that's better. And there was some drawing there was by a Mexican artist. There was a bunch of faces, and it was like for a protest. And I just liked the extremity of it. So I think that influenced this for sure. And on that same topic, I never understood really why other artists or people were like, oh, if you're an artist, go and look at other art, you know? Because I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take influence from that. I want to be as original as possible, right? But it is actually something that is very helpful. I'm learning. I used to think of it as like, oh, you're cheating, you're not being original, you're not drawing from your own head. But in reality, you cannot stop yourself from taking influence. Every single little thing that you do in this life will influence you. So you might as well influence yourself in the craft that you're already investing in, you know? Doesn't make sense not to. You know, at least invest or influence. Am I saying invest? If I'm saying a different word, you know what I mean. I don't remember what I said. But at least go and take in the masters who have mastered at your craft. You shouldn't be too prideful to do that. I think for a while I was too prideful to do that, and it wasn't good. Okay, but yeah, it's finished. Go down this way. It's finished. I think it is really nice. Some of my favorite parts are the believable ones, like this is very nice. Because it almost is like a terrain you can walk on. And also the shading is exquisite, I think. This one is good because you can tell it's a nose, and it's very believable. The nose shape. I appreciate this guy as well. Shading is good, and also we added this thing here where the mustache goes, you know, very long, like monkey or caveman. This is also one of my favorites because he's kind of turned this way, but his head is turned this way. So it's like his features are detached. And then for this side, I like these two on this side. It creates something good. And this guy, he looks almost mesmerized by the, you know. And these guys are cool. They look like balls, but they might be too circular for me. But I like it for the first large pencil piece. It's nice, and it didn't take too long either, which I thought it was going to. So yeah.